be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.
What's up? What's going on, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. Hope you enjoyed the content. And before we get into this video, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe. Go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it so you're notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all. Today, I'm eating some Chipotle. I have a chicken al pastor bowl. I'm going to let you know exactly what's inside of it in just a minute. I got some chips. I got some queso off to the side. I also got some vinaigrette too. So, first meal of the day, let's get to it. I'm going to put some vinaigrette on in a second after I give y'all a big old bite. Let's see, because you know I'm going to drop it. I want it to be bigger than that. Come on. Come on now. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. That's a good bite. There we go. We got it together. Oh, yeah. Oh, that chicken is seasoned perfectly. Everything is seasoned perfectly. I don't know. Some Chipotles can be hit or miss, you know? They can be hit or miss sometimes. With the flavor, it's a bomb. I woke up craving Chipotle today. I sure did. I was like, I know exactly what I'm having today. A little vinaigrette. For those that like vinaigrette, let me give you a bite. Oh, see, that's a good bite right there. See, I knew something was gonna fall. All right, here we go. There we go. Woo! My goodness.
Hey y'all, it's Lisha. Rhonda forgot to tell you what was in her bowl. It has chicken al pastor, black beans, white rice, mild salsa, corn, cheese, and sour cream. Let's get back to the video.
Some queso. Even the chips are on point. Because I've had issues where the chips were salty or stale. I want a little cheese and some vinaigrette. Yo, I feel like I haven't filmed an eating video in a minute. So I might sound a little congested or like nasally. So last week, y'all, I felt myself like I thought I was getting sick. I had like this weird like tingle in my throat, but like nothing ever really happened. I don't know, I just kind of fell out of it. Then I was like congested. So I took a COVID test just to make sure it wasn't COVID. The tingling went away. And I was just congested, but I didn't feel sick, you know? Like when I have a cold or have the flu, I feel it, I'm really tired, fatigued, and I feel it in my body, like my body is sore. And I didn't feel it in my body. I'm like, what is going on? And then honey, reminded me like it might be allergies because I've never had allergies before. But when I was doing like my research as I was making my transition, my move from California, I was trying to see like, will I get allergies? And it was like more than likely when you make that kind of move from, California to Ohio, you will probably get allergies at some point. So here it is. It's definitely allergies because this feels different. So, and when I thought I had a cold, or I felt like a cold coming on, I was taking cold medicine. Then I had to get allergy medicine. And I started feeling a lot better. I'm filming this on a Sunday. Probably gonna put it out on a Monday. Y'all, my parents will be here on Tuesday. I just got off the phone with my mom, and she was telling me about their packing and what they were doing and this and that and how many bags they're bringing. I'm so excited, y'all. I am, and I have so many things planned, like not even planned. I just have a lot of options available for like every single day that they're here. I don't think we're going to do something every single day, but we're going to do a lot while they're here. We're doing a lot for sure. But I probably got like 20 things that we could do. I know we're taking at least one road trip, if not two. We're going to Cleveland for sure. And then I also want to take my parents to Indianapolis, and they want to go too. I told them about, our time there last week. I'm going to go to a WNBA game. My parents have never been to a WNBA game before, so I think that would be really cool for us to go. The game I want to go to is on a Sunday at 4 o'clock. And we can get there early, get some food, go to the game, and then come right back. So I think it's going to depend on how we feel, because it's going to be 6 hours of driving. So we'll see. But I hope we make it happen. That'll be fun. Mom is ready to get on camera. She misses y'all. I know y'all miss her. She's ready to get on camera. I'm sure we're going to do hopefully a couple mukbangs. And I also want to knock out some vlogs and just share, some of the things that we end up doing. So I started my morning off today. I got up like at 6:30, 7 o'clock. And, I wanted to run all my errands and stuff and, to start getting things together for my parents to be here. Not that things aren't together, but like something small that I wanted to do was get more hangers. Like I have hangers, but I wanted to have even more so that they have space to hang their stuff up in my closet if they want to. And one of the things I also wanted to do was to reorganize my shelves in the closet. I wanted to make sure my parents have, space on the shelves too. So they can hang stuff in the closet, put stuff, hang or fold stuff up on the shelves if they want to. Because I was telling my mom, I'm like, I made space for y'all in the closet. I bought y'all some hangers, it's a bunch of extra hangers. She was like, Rhonda, you ain't have to do all that. Like, we can just leave our stuff in the suitcase. I'm like, you can, but you got stuff for 2 weeks. And I know for me, Like, I packed, what, a 60, 65-pound bag to come to Ohio for a month, 2 months. And when your stuff is just in the suitcase, because I would like leave some of my stuff in the suitcase, but I would also hang some things in my honey's closet. If I don't hang it up or I can't really see it, I start forgetting about stuff that I packed, you know? So I just want to make sure they have space. This is going to be really cool because we would do stuff at home, but you know how it is when you at home. I don't feel like stuff is as exciting because it's stuff that you usually do. You know what I'm saying? So my parents are really excited about just like, you know, going around Columbus, going to different parts of the city, you know, going to these different festivals, concerts. We going to the art gallery. Like, it's all kind of stuff, you know, because it's all new to them, and a lot of it's still new to me as well. So we all have this level of excitement, you know, looking forward to it because it's something new and completely out of our comfort zone. My parents gonna be tired the day they get here. So my mom told me that they had to be at the airport at like 5 or 6 in the morning. At 6. So I'm like, all right, y'all leaving at 8. Or 8 something. I thought they had a straight flight, but they got a 4-hour layover. So I'm like, damn. Because I can't do layovers. I haven't had a layover for any of my flights. I'll do anything to get that straight flight. Because I can't. Anyway. They get here like at 8 something on Tuesday. So I think I'm going to make like some tacos. Because they're going to be tired from traveling. I'm sure they're going to be hungry. I live close to the airport too, so that'll be easy to pick them up and get them right back here. The thing I really want to work on is trying to get my dad to do a mukbang. I've asked him a couple times over the years, and he's always said no, because my dad is not a camera guy. He's not. And I respect that. But maybe he'll have a change of heart out here. We'll see. That was so good, y'all. I still got half the bowl left. I'm gonna eat that later. But I think once I'm done with this, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live, chill with y'all. I got a bottle of rosé. So yeah, I'm gonna catch up with y'all for a little bit. And then I think after that, I'm gonna watch a movie and then call it a night. I'm gonna get on Tubi and see what they got going on. Y'all, Tubi got so much stuff. It's so many options. So if you watch Tubi, if you have any good movie recommendations, please, drop it in the comments, or TV shows. That's fine too. I told y'all that Cinnamon was really good. Some of y'all said that y'all were going to watch it, or you've already watched it and it was good. I really enjoyed that. Damon Wayans is in it. It was really good. Damon Wayans is in it. Pam Grier's in it as well. It was an easy watch too. Cinnamon. What I'm going to watch is, I think it's called All I Want Is You. Claudia Jordan is in it, the one on Fox Soul, and she's been in other stuff too. But they have a All I Want Is You Part 1 and Part 2. And they're pretty short. I think Part 1 is like 1 hour and 10 minutes or something like that. And Part 2 is like 1 hour and 2 minutes. So, yeah, I heard her talking about that she was acting like she was on set or something like that one day when me and Honey were watching Fox Soul. And, yeah, she said she was working on the project. So I guess this is one of the projects she was working on. So y'all, I'm interested in checking it out. The trailer, so it popped up in my recommendations. And then I watched the trailer, and I was like, all right, that ain't that bad. It looks all right, you know. So I'm gonna go for it and see. And 1 hour and 11 minutes will go by quick. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's how the rest of my day is gonna go. So before I get up out of here, I don't really have a topic or anything, but I did want to talk about something. So in a couple videos, I think maybe last week or a week before last, in Steph and Tasha's videos, Tasha talked about how her and I had this conversation about happiness and peace. So I wanted to like touch on that a little bit. So happiness is something that I feel like many years in my life, I would be like, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I just want to be happy, and I wasn't really sure what I was looking for, what that feeling even was, and I feel like for many years, probably most of my adult life, I was looking for my happiness in other people, just jumping into relationship, doing this, going here, going there, looking for happiness. And I never found it because, of course, happiness is an inside job, so that happiness can be attained from, your partner or from your children. It comes within, And once I realized that and I started really working on myself, I realized how I was in control of my own happiness. And of course, that changed everything for me. Now, for me, happiness is conditional. It's like a fleeting feeling, it's a moment. If that may be a better way to describe it. Whereas I feel like peace is fulfillment. It's a thing that is unconditional. There's nothing that can disrupt inner peace. And I'm going to kind of give you an example of what I'm talking about. So with happiness, like, for example, I'm happy my parents are going to be here. You could be happy that you're getting paid, or you're happy that the weekend is here. You could be happy about your job promotion. I might be happy that I'm taking on a new project. I'm happy that I'm going to be filming a new project. I'm directing a new film, right? All of those are just moments. Like me being happy about my parents coming, that feeling is eventually going to shift when they leave. That happiness isn't permanent, but there will be moments of happiness while they're here. So it'll be a feeling that arrives, but it's also going to go at some point. I'm sure I'll be sad once it's time for them to leave. I'm happy that I got paid, but now I got all these bills I got to pay, right? So the bills and obligations disrupt that happiness of that money that I just made, right? So I think that happiness is a moment, it's conditional, it comes and it goes, it's very, very fleeting. And for peace, like I said, it's more of a conditional thing. It's fulfillment, so peace is like permanent. There's nothing that can take away the peace that you feel about something. Like I have peace around my move. There's nothing that anybody could say or do to take that away from me. It's permanent. I accept everything that came along with my move. I'm at peace with friendships that I had to end. I'm at peace with a lot of decisions I had to make. There's nothing that can make me, that can shift me or shake me around that. That's kind of the difference around peace. It's just this, I don't know. Peace is just something totally different. And I know a lot of us have never experienced it, because many of us live in confusion and chaos, dysfunction, and that's our norm, and it's hard to find peace in all of that. It could be hard. But yeah, like when I really just started to work on myself at 38, I feel like I was pretty late in the game, or maybe I was right on time. Maybe that was the time in my life when God knew that I was ready to really take on the responsibility and what it takes to truly work on yourself, because it's an ongoing thing and it's a lifelong commitment, like I'm gonna be working on myself. I want to work on myself until the day I'm gone. And a lot of that includes happiness. A lot of that includes peace, but I have a lot of peace in my life. And that peace is just something that I feel is so precious because it's not something that somebody can take away from me. People can interrupt your happiness all the time with their energy. You know what I'm saying? They can throw off, y'all know how contagious other people's energy and shit is. You know what I'm saying? People can say one line that can just change everything and snatch that happiness from you, but nobody can ever take away your peace. And that's why it's so important to maintain your peace. Whatever that looks like and feels like for you, we all may define it differently. But I wanted to touch on it a little bit more about how I view happiness and peace. I think they're both very important things that I'm glad that I have a better understanding of, and I'm glad that I experience them often. Like I said, my greatest example in present day is me being at peace with my move. At peace with just doing what I wanted to do. Allowing myself to be led into making such a big change in my life, and being at peace with everything that came along with it. And a lot of things came along with it, and I'm okay with every single thing. I accept everything that came with it, and there's nothing I would do differently, honestly. So yeah, so I want to touch on that. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about peace and happiness. If you feel like you're pursuing peace, are you on the pathway to peace? Do you feel like you have ever experienced it before in your life? Yeah. So, and happiness is a beautiful thing, and it just comes and goes and comes and goes, and it just keeps on coming in different forms in our life. It shows up in so many different ways, and I'm grateful for happiness as well. And I'm so glad that I'm in control of it, and knowing that I'm in control of it so that I'm not, turning to other people or other vices trying to look for happiness. I know a lot of us can do that too, because I told you what I did. I used to use relationships to find my happiness. I was a serial relationship person, jumping, from this relationship into the next one. Somebody else is lined up, and I haven't worked on sat with myself even for 20 minutes. Damn, Rhonda, sit with yourself and reflect and think for a minute before you keep on, jumping into these relationships. So I'm glad that I now have a much better understanding of that, and that I'm not, looking for my happiness in other people, because it's already right here. It's already right here. So, that's it, y'all. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you are excited to see my parents. Y'all know y'all gonna see Auntie Niecy for sure. Y'all might see the back of my dad's head, I don't know, or hear his voice in the background. So y'all gonna see my parents. Let me know if y'all excited for that. But that's it. Meet me in the comments, y'all. Make the best of the day. Be good to yourself. Peace.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, they know I'm hot.